The need to boost the country's defense capability was tackled at today's House Finance Committee hearing on the proposed 2015 budget of the Defense Department. Defense Secretary Walter Gazmin was among those who appeared before the committee, as we hear from Freddie Abando.
China is the number one threat to the security of the country. This was admitted by Defense Secretary Walter Gazmin during the presentation of the budget of the Defense Department and the Armed Forces of the Philippines. Because of this, the capability upgrade of the AFP has been a top priority of the Aquino administration to ensure a credible defense for the country, since China continues to flex its military muscle within the Philippines' territorial waters in the West Philippine Sea. This led to the Navy's acquisition of two former U.S. Navy frigates, the BRP Alcaraz and Gregorio del Pilar. Gazmin listed the acquisition of radar facilities as among the major items for a credible defense. The Philippine Air Force will purchase 12 5A multi-fighter role aircraft from South Korea to counter threats of further incursions.
The statement is what we will have, not what we have. What we have now, we are not yet satisfied, but what we will have will satisfy our requirement.
So is this what we'll have is a question that comes that will be coming into reality in this or during this year or during next year, which is the subject of our budget, Mr. Secretary.
Yes, sir. Within the next 2 years, we will be receiving some of the equipment that will address these issues.
Congressman Rufus Rodriguez expressed concern China's activities of reclamation in some of the islands belonging to the Philippines. Rodriguez said this violates the code of conduct agreed by claimant countries in the disputed areas of the Spratlys. Gazmin said the AFP has sustained its efforts to monitor and contain the advance of China.
When we see and observe violations, we do document this and send this to the proper agency, which is the Department of Foreign Affairs. Thereby, Foreign Affairs does their thing of verifying the validity of the reports and then file a protest to the erring country.
Which features can you cite one or two wherein really there is reclamation, there is a building of fort, or there is a building of a lighthouse, or other improvements which, under the declaration of the conduct of parties signed in 2002, there is a prohibition for development or unilateral actions, and which is being violated by the People's Republic of China.
In the meantime, Abacada Party-list Congressman Jonathan De La Cruz proposed a public-private partnership program for the armed forces of the Philippines to rehabilitate the airstrip at the Calayan Islands. Due to the filing of a memorial before the International Court on the Law of the Seas to assert the Philippines' claim of several islands in the Spratlys, the Defense Department cannot engage in the construction of facilities which China and other claimant countries have been doing.
Baka po pwede po tayong maging proactive para sa halip na barko lang nandoon sa atin, baka pwede na tayong mag-reclaim doon mismo.
Your Honor, meron tayong programa para sa improvement ng Pag-asa Island. Kaya lang hindi natin na i-implement sapagkat we were told about the case that we have filed in the court.
Pwede ninyong iPPP yan. Public-private partnership. You can reclaim. And we will support you in that effort. Para magkaroon tayo ng ano doon, reclamation effort. Kung nagre-reclaim ka sa Manila Bay, di mag-reclaim na rin tayo doon.
In the meantime, the implementation of the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement between the United States and the Philippines has been put on hold until such time the Supreme Court rules on a petition of Bayan Muna declaring it unconstitutional. Because of this, the discussions on the camps to be used by the United States forces for joint military exercises with the AFP has not started. For the People's Television Network, this is Freddie Abando reporting.